Greetings everyone, welcome back to Lemex Effects. Today we want to discuss why the artificial heart from Holloween Town did not work. But first, if you have thoughts on topics I should cover, games I should play, or something you want to say about my theories, please leave a comment. Comments help me to make better videos. So, back to Kingdom Hearts. Here's the rundown. We go to Holloween Town and Jack Skelington wants to make the Heartless dance with him. However, he realizes the Heartless are not lively because they don't have hearts. Therefore, he asks Dr. Finkelstein to make a heart for the Heartless. Well, Oogie Boogie steals the heart, thinking it would help him to control the Heartless. And, as I've said, it failed. He only got 2 Heartless to come to him, even though there were armies around his hideout. And Maleficent, Ansem, and Xehanort could control those armies, even making that Heartless tower. Actually, Xemnas could send Heartless after Sora, and he didn't have a heart, so it wasn't about having a strong heart or a heart of darkness. So how did he do it? Well, anyway, we have to disregard that for now. What we must talk about at this point is the fact that Dr. Finkelstein's heart was not the heart that Kingdom Hearts talks about. Behold, if you look at the heart in Holloween Town, you see that it is the same beating heart that's in your chest, the organic kind of heart we all know. However, that is not the heart that comes out of Heartless. Neither is it the kind of heart that comes out of Sora. The heart the Heartless lack looks like a mix between light and water. Basically, it's not organic, it is spiritual. So, we know that the heart is spiritual. So where would Jack Skelington have gotten that spiritual heart to control the Heartless? Well, we can look in Romans chapter 7 verse 14. It says, "For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin." So Jack needed a set of laws in order to give to the Heartless, something spiritual that would control them. But instead, he tried to give them a carnal or fleshly heart. Therefore, they were rebellious. And here's what happened. Mark chapter 7 verse 21. "For from within, out of the heart of men proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murders. Therefore, their hearts were full of all sin." Now, before we go on, I want to point out something in that verse. It says that the heart makes evil thoughts. Now, the beating heart does not think. It doesn't hold memories. Thinking comes from the brain. So the Heartless don't need a beating heart. They needed a mind to think with. And when people have minds, they choose people or thoughts to follow. That is why the Heartless couldn't accept the heart. The heart they needed was a mind that followed laws and instruction, as stated in 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. Without a mind, the Heartless couldn't think, and without laws, the Heartless couldn't follow his instructions. Now, there's something of note before you leave. We know now that the laws are instruction. And with this knowledge, we know that someone who hates the laws hates instruction and is, therefore, nothing different than a Heartless. As it says in Psalms chapter 50, verses 16 and 17. It says, "But unto the wicked God saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, and casteth my words behind thee." Why is that important? Let's say you have children and you take them to church often, say every Sunday or often in general. However, they won't listen to you. They are rebellious. They won't listen, you think. They won't take instructions. Basically, they are heartless. The reason they don't listen is they see you disobey your Father in heaven and think, if you don't listen to your God's commandments, why should I listen to yours? If you disobey the all-powerful God and Father of everything, why should I listen to my mother or father who gave birth to me? Just like the Heartless don't obey Oogie Boogie, who didn't keep laws, Your lawless children won't obey you because you don't keep laws. Anyway, comment what you think about my theory or what other topics you think that I should cover. Like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time on The Mex Effects.